Aligning your life with your deepest desires. What do you truly want in your life? Not what others expect of you, but what your heart longs for deep down. Getting clear on your authentic desires is the key to living a fulfilling life aligned with your values. Too often, we let societal parameters, pressures, other people's expectations, or our own limiting beliefs dictate the trajectory of our lives. We pursue goals and make choices that don't actually resonate with who we are at the core. This leads to a profound sense of emptiness and disconnection. The path to fulfillment starts with turning into yourselves, your passions, your talents, your personal definition of success and happiness. What kind of life energizes and inspires you? What activities light you up? How do you want to grow and contribute? Once you get clear on your heartfelt desires, you can begin structuring your daily life to reflect those priorities. Make choices from that cantered, authentic place within. Over time, you'll feel more vibrantly alive as your outer reality mirrors your inner truth. Now ask yourself, are you vibrating at the frequency of your dreams? Are you living a life true to yourself, or have you fallen into the pattern of making choices based on what others expect of you, of pursuing goals that don't really resonate deep down with you? If so, you've likely experienced that profound sense of emptiness, lack of fulfillment, and disconnection that comes from living out of alignment with your authentic desires. When your outer reality is at odds with your inner truth and callings, you can't help but feel like something vital is missing. Now, in this video, I'll guide you through a transformative process to get clear on what you truly want from life, not what societal conditions you to want, but what your heart and your soul long for. And then we'll explore how to start structuring your daily reality to reflect those core desires so you can live with purpose, passion, and deep fulfillment every single day. Reconnecting with your core desires. Now, the first step is to go inwards and reconnect with the longings and callings that may have gotten buried along the way. Our deepest desires often get muffled by societal conditioning, doubts, and fears, and the practical demands of everyday life. So, let's start with a simple meditation to clear out the noise and go to that peaceful place within. This meditation script is focused on breathing, presence, and dropping into the heart space. Let's begin by getting into a comfortable seated position, allowing your body to feel supported yet upright and open. You can close your eyes or keep them slightly open with a soft gaze. Preferably, keep them closed. Take a full deep breath followed by another one, by another one, by another one. Begin to bring your awareness inwards, inhaling fully through your nose and exhaling slowly out through the pursed lips. With each exhale, feel yourself becoming more grounded and present. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Now bring your attention to the movement of your breath, noticing the rise and the fall of your belly as the air moves in and out. Not trying to change or control your breath, simply riding its natural rhythm. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, as you continue breathing with relaxed awareness, you may notice sounds, thoughts, or bodily sensations arising. No need to engage with them. Just let them come and go like clouds passing across the sky. Keep returning your focus on the anchor of your breathing or to my voice, using the inhales to draw your energy inwards and the exhales to release any tension or restlessness. Now, start to imagine your breath moving into and out from the area around your heart center. Picture your inhales as soothing waves of light and love bathing this heart space, and your exhales as any residual blockages or destiny being cleared away. Beautiful. With each breath cycle, you are opening and softening more into the vulnerability and wisdom of your heart. You may even wish to place a hand over your heart as you breathe, turning into its steady cadence and letting yourself be fully received and accepted exactly as you are. Continue melting into this heart centered awareness, knowing that all your deepest desires and truths residue here. Any questions you have for yourself can be answered through this heart presence. Breathe with the intention of opening more and more to the guidance of your heart, letting its soft power and wisdom to lead the way as you journey inwards. Whenever you feel ready, you can slowly open your eyes or transition into the next part of your practice, carrying this grounded, heart centered state with you. Beautiful. Now, from this open inner state, ask yourself if there are no limits, no expectations to live up to, what would you want most to experience in this life? What visions, feelings, or pull towards certain activities or ways of being arise? Don't censor or judge what comes up. Simply notice the images, words, memories that bubble up from your core. These are breadcrumbs leading you to your true desires, guided visualizations exploring ideal life, activities that light them up, environments, people, etc. Take a few minutes to journal or free write about what the influence that emerged during this process. Describe your ideal reality in detail. Take your time and journal it. Describe your ideal reality in detail. What it looks like, how it feels, what's happening. Let yourself dream completely, untethered for now. Those longings, visions, and pulled towards experiences are the seeds of your deepest, most authentic desires. The more you tune into them and amplify them, the more you step into alignment. Overcoming limiting beliefs. Of course, simply becoming aware of your heart's simply becoming aware of our heart's callings is just the first step. Most of us have accumulated many layers of ingrained doubts, fears, and limiting narratives that often block us from actually living in accordance with our desires. Take a moment to notice what comes up as you read these statements. It's not realistic to do what I truly want. I don't deserve to have my biggest dreams. My family, culture expects something different. I'll be judged or criticized if I go my own way. Did you feel resistance, anxiety, fear, or deflation arise at any of those? Well, that's the little voice of fear and limitations piping up. While very natural and understandable, you cannot afford to let these limiting beliefs run the show any longer. They'll only keep leading us in circles away from our deepest yearnings. So let's reframe a few of those narratives in an empowering way. My desires are valid and I get to choose how to embody them. I deserve to live authentically and prioritize my fulfillment. My path is genuinely inspirational for those around me. Living my truth allows me to make my honest contribution. Perspectives and beliefs are incredibly powerful. The more you can replace any disempowering mindsets with aligned, uplifting ones, the more you'll be able to make choices from that place of desires rather than fear. Now, let's look at crafting your vision. Now that you've started reconnecting with your desires and caught glimpses of what you truly want, it's time to get even clearer by crafting a vivid vision. You might have done this before. You might have done it for yourself. Just forget about what you know or what you've done. Just follow what I am saying. Just follow my voice. And even if you know how to do it, just do it again. Start by defining for yourself what does happiness, fulfillment, success, and making your highest contribution actually mean and feel like. Get extremely specific and personal here. For example, your version of feeling deeply happy might involve having a flexible lifestyle to spend quality time with loved ones, feeling creatively expressed and challenged in your work, living with financial peace of mind, prioritizing adventures, experiences, and growth. Once you've got clear on your core feelings and experiences you want to create, put them together into a rich, multi-sensory vision. See it, hear it, feel all the textures and sounds and emotions of living in full alignment with your deepest desires. Here, if you want to learn how to craft your vision, if you want to undergo that complete exercise, then there's another video of mine in the library. Go and have a look and create your vision. After you've created your vision, next step is to craft a vision board. You can craft a vision board with images, keywords, textures, etc., or a detailed written description, bringing it to life with vivid sensory details. Let yourself mentally embody and emote this vision as if you are already living it now. Having this compelling, tangible vision of your ideal desired life will be your lighthouse, guiding your choices and priorities moving forward. Again, if you want to learn how to create a vision board, look for my video in the library itself. Now, let's look at restructuring your life. With your desires illuminated along with a vivid vision of what you want to create, we now need to look at your current daily reality with fresh eyes. What parts of your life are you out of alignment with this compelling vision? Where are there gaps between your desires and your habits, schedule, environment, relationships, and uses of time and energy? Make two lists. One of all the things currently in your life that feel deeply aligned and ones that don't. Which aspects are you ready to change, let go of, or renegotiate to make room for your priorities? Which aspects can you appreciate but perhaps need to reframe a bit? For example, your job may not be a dream job, but if it provides you with financial peace of mind to pursue with passions, shift your perspective to embrace it as supporting your desires in that way for now. Then look at your schedule and see where you can restructure and reprioritize to put more time and energy into the people, places, and activities that light you up. This might mean creating new habits and personal policies. For example, time boxing creative pursuits as a non negotiable, instituting personal boundaries to curate your energy, adjusting financial spendings or savings to align with your values, carving a secret space or environment to embody your vision. The point is to start making physical, tangible changes, even if small at first, that bring your daily reality into greater vibrational alignment with your desires. As you progressively bridge that gap between your intentions and actual habits or uses of time, you'll feel increasingly authentic, passionate, and on purpose. Now, building or creating is one thing, sustaining the journey is the most important thing. Of course, there will be inevitably be time when you will feel resistance, fear, impatience, or perhaps conflict with others as you realign your life around your deepest desires. That's perfectly natural and part of any growth process. The key is to have unwavering compassion for yourself. This is a huge work to shed layers of conditioning and step into greater authenticity. There will be growing pains. Celebrate any and all small shifts you make in the direction of your vision. Remember, there is God in small things. Every small win, when celebrated, will increase your confidence and that hunger to move on. Building identity level change is far more transition than a binary before and after state. So notice and appreciate these incremental wins, more peaceful mornings, more creativity expressed, more work-life harmony, etc. Don't let doubts and fears overshadow the profound progress you are making. Continue to nurture your connection to your deepest desires with reminders, check-ins, and personal rituals, journaling, visioning practices, or anything that keeps you anchored to your truth. And remind yourself that they are doing this for you. You are doing it for you. This is your life to create and experience fully. The more you live authentically and prioritize your core desires, the more inspirational and positive influence you will organically emanate. Now, to conclude, realigning your life to be congruent with your deepest, most authentic desires is one of the bravest and most common act of self-actualization you can take. This should be your first most important desire to be done. This requires getting radically honest about what you truly want, releasing all the limiting beliefs that you may have, and all the societal conditioning that you've been put under. Getting clear of a compelling vision that evokes passion, getting clear on what you truly desire what connects with your inner self, which belongs to you, which gives you happiness, which gives you the reason to wake up every morning and do it again, having the courage to start making choices accordingly. This is no overnight process, but one of progressively closing the gap between your daily reality and the life your heart longs to experience. The more you embody and live according to the core desires, the more fully you will experience purpose, aliveness, inspiration, and profound fulfillment at all levels. So keep returning to and prioritizing that inner wisdom. Keep revisiting your desires. You might have a few more coming in, or a few which will lose your charm as the time goes. Keep enjoying whatever you are doing. Keep welcoming whatever new desires are coming up. Align with the vibrant truth of what you must want and what you most want to create. Let that be the unshakable foundation from which you restructure your entire life experience. When you live that authentically and boldly, you give others permission to do the same. You become a living demonstration of what's possible when we shed the shackles of should and instead align ourselves with our highest desires. That is the path to creating your masterpiece of a life. Start walking it with courage and pride. Thank you for your attention. Hope you enjoyed it and you will put into practice what we discussed. Give yourself time to carve out your desires, things that connect with yourself, things that give you the reason to be alive, things that create that feeling of hunger to do something new every day. And then just go out and do it. If you have any questions regarding this video, please post them in the comments below, and it will give us pleasure to come back to you. Thank you.